Hey SnapFlash fam, we're coming to you from Potchefstroom, where South Africa's Deputy President Paul Mashatile delivered a powerful message for Youth Day 2025. It wasn't just a commemoration, it was a bold wake-up call to fix South Africa's youth crisis. Let's break it down. Did you know over 3.8 million young South Africans are not in school, employment, or training right now? Mashatile calls it a moral emergency, and he's demanding action. Stick with us to hear what's being done to turn things around. Before we dive into Mashatile's big plans, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a SnapFlash update. Let's get into it. Speaking at the Northwest University Rag Farm Stadium, Deputy President paid tribute to the heroes of 1976, the fearless youth who stood up to apartheid. But this year, the focus was firmly on the future. Under the theme, Skills for a Changing World, the message was loud and clear: empower young people now, or lose a generation. With over half of 18-34-year-olds unemployed and millions not in school or work, he didn't hold back. He called this a moral crisis, not just an economic one, and said it's time to stop talking and start delivering.
As government, we acknowledge that for these young people, their reality remains unstable, undesirable, and unsustainable. According to Stats SA, young people between the ages of 15 and 34 make up just half of South Africa's working age population, about 20.9 million people in number. However, far too many of them can't find work, especially those between the ages of 15 and 24. Currently, South Africa's unemployment rate has gone up to 32.9%, and if we include people who gave up looking for work, the rate jumps up to 43.1%. The latest data from the quarterly labor force survey shows that more than half of young people aged between 18 and 34 are unemployed. This is one of the highest levels we have ever seen, and it is of great concern to all of us. What is also deeply worrying is the growing number of young people who are not in education, not in employment, and not in training. The current figure stands at about 3.8 million people. Among the 15 to 24 years old, which is about 37.1%, fall into this category, with young women being slightly more affected than young men. If we look at the wider age group of 15 to 34 years, the rate is even higher at 45.1%. Even our graduates are struggling, with nearly 1 in 4 graduates struggling to gain employment. This is more than just an economic issue. It is a moral emergency. It affects our whole society and demands urgent action from all sectors: government, business, and the community at large. We must fix the structural challenges in our economy to address inequality and skills mismatch between education and what the job market needs. In this regard, the government is collaborating with stakeholders like the Harambee Youth Employment Accelerator to combat youth economic exclusion by addressing the demand-supply mismatch in the South African labor market. Moreover, we need to encourage young people to look into starting their own businesses instead of waiting to be employed. In this day and age, entrepreneurship is one of the keys to building a better future. We've just heard from the 2 young people just now who were demonstrating how they've made it through their own initiative. We encourage more young people to do the same. Our National Development Plan, Vision 2030, highlights the importance of small businesses and entrepreneurship in creating jobs and growing the economy. We must encourage the youth to trust and believe in their ability to start and grow their own businesses. And we must give them the tools and support to do so. Through the Human Resource Development Council, we aim to reduce the scourge of poverty, inequality, and unemployment through creating platforms for social partners to deliberate on the country's skills and human capital development. The Council is also working on strengthening partnerships between TVET colleges and various stakeholders, including industry and employers, to ensure that training is aligned to the needs of the labor market. Program directors, we believe that providing young people with the skills they need to become entrepreneurs or employable is crucial to our society's success. Therefore, this year's theme, Skills for a Changing World, Empowering Youth for Meaningful Economic Participation, is both timely and relevant. It illuminates the urgent need to future-proof our young people with adaptable skills and the necessary capabilities to navigate the evolving labor market and contribute meaningfully to growth of our economy and industries in an era of rapid technological and social transformation.
Here's what the Deputy President says the government is doing: boosting connections between TVET colleges and the job market, expanding NYDA grants and youth challenge funds for entrepreneurs, speeding up payments to youth-owned businesses, launching SANSI, a national training initiative for AI, coding, green energy, and agriculture. Young people need more than inspiration, they need capital, skills, and access, Mashatile explained. Real progress, real numbers. Since 1994, matric pass rate has jumped to 87.3%. NSFAS is funding over 1.1 million students. Over 1.6 million young people have accessed jobs through the Presidential Youth Employment Initiative. Mashatile praised youth-led cleanup campaigns and encouraged young South Africans to take action in their communities. Don't give up. Your energy is the fuel that will rebuild this country, he urged. Do you think these plans go far enough to solve youth unemployment, or is it time for a complete system overhaul? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. If this story fired you up, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Your voice and support matter, especially when we're talking youth empowerment. Youth Day 2025 wasn't just about remembering the past, it was about fighting for the future. With bold promises, big programs, and powerful words, the Deputy President has thrown down the gauntlet. Now the question is, will the action match the ambition? Thanks for watching SnapFlash. Stay informed, stay bold, and we'll see you in the next video.
Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.